10-3 lead. The Jazz now on a 7-0 run. LA, of course, playing without Kawhi Leonard, out indefinitely with the right knee injury. Utah still without Mike Conley. He has not suited up in this series. Right hamstring strain. Clippers came out strong, making shots, making plays on defense. Utah absorbed the punch, and the Jazz have answered. We're tied at 10, series tied at 2. Jackson, the floater goes down for Reggie Jackson.
And a really good decision there by Jackson, not taking on the shot blocker, just relying on that floater for the deuce.
So 12-10 lead for LA. Gobert will set a high screen for Donovan Mitchell. Switch with Morris. Mitchell, ball fake. Shot clock is down to 5. Bogdanovich makes his move on man. Stripped to the ball. And a turnover. That's 4 now for Utah early. Jackson, ball handling skills against O'Neal. Hard cut. George is tripped on his way to the rim.
And staying aggressive is George. And one of the important aspects of this game from the Clippers' perspective is their ability to get into the paint. Not about challenging Gobert, but really forcing Utah into a position where they have to rotate, where they have to bring the help, and then relying on that historically great three-point shooting to lead the way.
Foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. Couple of free throws here for Paul George. And here are Kenny and Charles with tonight's FanDuel over-under.
Tonight's question, who will score more points? Mitchell, PG, or other? I'm gonna go with PG.
I'm gonna go with Mitchell, because he's trying to stay alive.
Well, you heard their picks early on. Paul George has put up 4 points, but when we talked to Tyronn Lue earlier today, Greg, he said, we told Paul, be you. Don't try to do more than what we ask of you. Jump shot is smooth. Bojan Bogdanovich, another corner pop.
Yeah, and the importance of this, when you come out and hitting these threes early, it may force your hand defensively from the Clippers standpoint. Remember how they wanted to run that, what they call fire, and try to get the ball out of Donovan's hands. Much harder to do when they're consistently knocking on jumpers.
Man couldn't handle the low pass. The layup goes, and a foul for O'Neal. The first 2-point attempt of the night for the Utah Jazz, and they still have a chance to make it a 3.
And this is a terrific finish there by Royce O'Neal. Just really aggressive here on the attack, had the size advantage, able to step through the contact and convert.
So the Jazz grab the lead. 6:47 mark of this opening quarter. Royce O'Neal, he had 8 points in game 4. He's got 8 points tonight.
I'm not sure what's going on here. I don't know if they're looking to challenge or just getting some clarity. Ty Lue speaking with the officials there.
Our officiating crew, John Goebel, Josh Timmon, Curtis Blair. O'Neal misses on the free throw. The Jazz lead by 2. Extended run for Utah after the strong start from LA. Jackson gives it up. Morris, drive on Bogdanovich. Pull up, goes down.
How good has he been in that last game and then here to start tonight?
Knotted up at 15 apiece. Mitchell. Jackson doesn't bite on the fake. O'Neal puts it on the deck and gets in front of him. Shot clock is down to 5. Clarkson is in the game. 6th man of the year. Step back 3. Off the heel. Rebound. O'Neal tips it to himself.
And we talked about it. I always feel like the home team's a half step quicker, and you can see that in full effect here tonight with Utah and how they are getting to those loose balls.
Mitchell, fake. Got a 3. Donovan Mitchell is a scoring machine. 18-15 Jazz. Morris for the tie. Yes, sir.
And you're wondering where that offense is going to come from the Clippers' perspective. Morris here early on, and just good execution for the most part to create those opportunities.
Morris has 7 points. We know Mitchell is not 100% with that ankle injury. Clarkson backing in on the youngster man. Clarkson, nice looking fade.
advantage of having a guy like Jordan Clarkson. He's not thinking about the last shot. His mind is focused on the next one.
Clippers spread here. George, the handles, the fadeaway. Oh, yeah.
That was a beautiful finish, and Paul George continuing to stay in rhythm those last 2 games. He was as good as it gets and feeling very confident here early.
Both teams shooting it really well. Mitchell got engulfed, and a tie-up. Morris got in there.
See, Mitchell, I mean, how about the degree of difficulty on that one? He got away with a little bunny hop there. But then this one was just Clarkson being determined to get his name in the scorer's book.
Clippers are shooting 67% from the field. Utah is at 70%. And we are tied at 20 with 4:39 to go here in the first. No Mike Conley once again. He did speak with the media earlier today. Rebecca will have more on that coming up. Morris after the Clippers control the tip. Spin. Morris, pretty fake. Can't get it to go, and the Jazz looking to run after the Marcus Morris miss. Bogdanovich, quick trigger. Good for 3.
Great patience there by Mitchell, waiting for Bogdanovich to come free on that transition triple.
All right, let's check in with Rebecca on Mike Conley.
Well, Ian, he's still holding out hope that he might be able to return for game 6 or 7 if necessary, but there's still no time.